And I think we are live. Um, yes, yes, we are live. Yes, we are. What it do? What it do? What it do? It is your boy Kqkc Boxing throwing down on another video. That's right. I hope I'm not too early, but uh, um, I like to go ahead and be on time. Now, of course, you all know the trouble I'm having with the settings here. So I'm trying something new with the settings. So I hope I got it correct. If I don't, I apologize, but I think I do. So we're going to get this party started right now. I don't know if Fanon still going on, but if he is, okay, he must be cooking. He must be cooking because hey, that's what I like. I like when they cook like that, you know, and I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody. So let's talk about it. Let's be about it. I'm Kqkc Boxing, and I'm here to give you the current state of boxing. I see Sir Ken popped on in here. All right, sounds good, Ken. Okay, good, good, good. All right, so I hope these settings work. Cause what I did was I lower the settings because sometimes I get loud and it might jumped up to the red and popped off because you cannot scream on these mics, because it was distorted, so maybe that will happen, but we'll see. Cause I put the sound down low in case I get up high and get, fucking emotional, you know? Shit. Shoes. I don't know if Fanon's still going on. That's why I'm trying to kill a little time while everybody get their notifications. So, but um, I'm glad I talked with you, man. And like I say, I will be talking with you again. Before you end up getting that done and everything. So, um, hope everything work out good for you and stuff. So, but anyway, so let me check and see is Fanon still on. So well, you know what? No, I don't have to do that. Shit. You know what? When I started my channel, my first live stream, well, nobody listened but Fanon, right? But I didn't know he was listening. I thought, hell, I was talking to myself. So I figured, hell, hey, I'll go ahead and maybe somebody hear it once I upload it. You know, hey, I don't have to talk to nobody. I was practicing, and kind of find out he was listening and he liked it, and that's how we became friends, and that's how he started helping me out and everything. So, but it's all good. Food for thought, you know. Linares, okay, he's training in Japan. Now, he used to live in Japan, and he speaks Chinese, but he wants to relocate in London. That's why a majority of his fights has been in the UK. He loves the UK. He had a winning streak going on in the UK. He liked to fight UK fighters. He liked the style of the UK fighters. So hey, more power to him. Hey, wish him luck. So, and he gonna be fighting Ricky Burns. We all know Ricky Burns. He fought Terrence Crawford. He lost, but he fought Terrence Crawford. And he's a good fighter. But it seems like all these fighters that losers that had a belt, it seemed like they climb right back up so fast that man, I'd be shocked. Like damn, they right back up there again. And look at Big Baby Miller. I'm not gonna go through this time about him popping PEDs and him getting a slap on the wrist And hell, he did more than just PEDs. I really believe Miller was fucking around with some drugs. I really believe that. He had to even his shit out. When you own that shit, you got to even that shit out. You know, because I don't know, was he trying to listen to somebody? Because it sounds like he didn't know what the hell he was doing. It sounds like he was doing a cocktail, but didn't know he was doing a cocktail. It was hell away with beating Anthony Joshua. It looked like he was about to get his ass put in the dirt. And I don't think he knew it. But whoever taught him, or whoever, let me put it this way, enticed him, uh, uh, um, they knew it. They knew it. I really believe they knew what the fuck they was doing. And there you go. I mean, it don't get you don't get no sweeter than that. And I bet he paid big money for it too. Now, I don't know how much money he made with Eddie Hearn, but I know one thing: he bought his mother a car, and it wasn't no Rolls Royce, it wasn't no BMW, it wasn't nothing like that. It was just a regular motherfucking Toyota. How the fuck you buy your mama a Toyota and you supposed to be touching M's with Eddie Hearn? I mean, if you believe that, then it's a problem. You know, it's a straight up problem. So, and yeah, I do got the time right. So for now, yeah. So for now, he must be really, really, cooking today. Because man, ain't nobody came up in this bitch today yet. But that's okay. I'm gonna keep on going like I always do. Yes, sir. Kqkc, when we were young, the only people that we knew that used their stuff was Russians or Germans. Now it is widespread. Oh, yes, you're right. They dropped that shit right in the black community. See, it started years ago. Years ago. First that shit was coming from Japan. What's up, Ice City? What's going on, my brother? I feel you. I'm glad you in here. Yes, sir. That opium tree, that's where it started from. That's where the heroin comes from. The opiate, opium tree. And guess what? In Vietnam, they was hooked on that shit. Half of the soldiers that came back with all their limbs, they was junkies. Real talk. But Craig L, what's going on, brother? What's good with you? All right. All right, I'm just making sure everybody get their notifications, and I know for now sometimes goes over, so I'll just kill a little time with my boy, Sir Ken. That's all. We're just talking about how Big Baby Miller. I really don't think he knew what he was doing. I mean, he knew what he was doing. I'm talking about the amount of drugs, the measurements, what drug go with what drugs. It seemed like he just was like, gimme, 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 gimme. This is for endurance, this is for this and that. But they didn't tell him what would be the side effect. They didn't tell him that your motherfucking heart can stop at any time. This is for someone that's under 100 pounds. They didn't tell him that. And he knew what he was doing. Now, I'm not doubting that. But he was trying to find that edge. But in the same time, he was killing his damn self. He's trying to fuck up somebody else. And he's sitting there, can't even make it up the damn stairs. Now, what if he got away with that? And then he walking, doing the ring walk, and just fall flat fucking out and die. God forbid. But just think about it. Then they do the autopsy and they're going to say, man, he was full of PEDs like a motherfucker. I'm like, is a belt worth that much? Think about it. Asante, salute, brother. What's going on, my brother? Yes, sir. Salute to you. Yeah, I grew up a lot. My cousin came back home, messed up or suffered from PTSD. Yes, And you know what, Sir Ken? A lot of my brothers, well, not brothers, but a lot of my people I grew up with, they kids got that shit because of the gunfire, in the hood. It's so much gunfire going on, gunplay, they call it. You know, how you gonna shoot somebody? You running like this, bam, bam, bam. Then you end up hitting grandpa, grandma, or baby Nikki. You know that, and now kids, they hear a firecracker, they jumping. They hear a car backfire, they jumping. They hear a motorcycle, they jumping. You know what it do, Charles Miller? What it do, my brother? Yes, sir. Yeah, I would read your comment, Charles, about Deontay Wilder and about Tyson Fury. Now, Deontay Wilder did say that was one of the dates, but wasn't nothing concrete. No one has signed anything. No one didn't do anything. It was just a casual talk. Now, Fury was bragging and boasting, and hey, we can do it next year. We can do it. We can do it right after the New Year. All that shit, right? But they didn't sign anything. It wasn't no contract signed. And if you go back and look at my live stream, I said that. I said, why would someone allow an addict, a drunk, a person that used mentality as a crutch when it just made him crazy because of the drugs, you know, make an announcement like that? Well, Frank Warren, why he didn't do it? Why Shelly Finkel, he didn't do it? Why they all didn't do it with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury there? Sometimes you got to look at it and say, well, maybe it's true a little bit. And you're right. It could be true a little bit. Yes. You was right when it say that ain't all true. But, with the signing and all that shit, he just took it a step further, like Eddie Hearn does. Eddie Hearn does that shit real good. He takes it a step further, then another step further, then another step further. Then guess what? He get caught. Like now, he having a hard time selling them tickets on the O2 Arena. O2 Arena is nervous like a motherfucker because they're gonna lose money, and some people gonna lose jobs. Now, don't get this twisted. When you rent out a venue or get that date a venue, you got to put down a lot of money. Then the venue, they got to put down a lot of money for their employees to work, to pay them overtime, because they work all night cleaning that place up. After motherfuckers throwing shit, beer bottles and all that. So I mean, they nervous because they're gonna be out of some money and people gonna be out of some jobs if they don't sell some tickets. Now, me personally, what's up, Ivy Webb? What's going on? Yes, sir. My sister, my queen. Yes, sir. My grace. How you doing? All right. Sir Ken said I had a cousin that lived with my grandmother that did not sleep at night. And you will find his crazy self hiding behind chairs and under the bed in the middle of the night. Yeah. Yes, sir. Main event. Mark, what it do? What it do? Al Green, salute, OG. Hustler Slam, Chi-Town player. Yes, sir. What's going on, family? Oh, not much, man. Ain't nothing going on, man. We just was talking about Tyson Fury. And like I was telling Charles Miller, I'm not here to brag, anything. Matter of fact, I'm disappointed in a way because this is one of the fights that I really wanted to see, and I'm willing to wait to February if it would have came to fruition. But why lie? And then I kind of caught on. What's up, Carlos? Yes, sir. King Louis, what it do? What it do? Yes, sir. I saw you on Drew Titan. Yes, sir. All right. Very good, man. Yes, sir. And what's going on? And A3 A Rod, you got it. Salute, OG. Been a couple of days, but I'm back and working is busy. Hey, man. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm always gonna be here. You always can catch the replay. All right. Big time. What it do? What it do? Yes, sir. Main event said Ivy, our queen. Yes, sir. Yes, she is. Yeah, we in here, Jeff producer. Yes, sir. Hustle Slam said salute, Ivy. And we just was talking about Asante Eagle Face. What up, brother? All right. Tell your brother I said salute. Yes, sir. Nephew Chummy Chucky. What's going on, Chuck Chuck? Yes, sir. That's what we used to call my boy. His name was Chucky. We call him Chuck Chuck. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute Kqkc in the chat. Underground Asylum. You got it, brother. What's going on? Yes, sir. But anyway, we were talking about Tyson Fury, about that he did not have to lie about the date, you know. And like I say, I'm not boasting and proud that I was kind of right, because if you remember, I was saying, well, why would someone let Tyson Fury, of all people, announce an important date of important fight like that? We talking about a cokehead. We talking about a drunk. We talking about a motherfucker that use mental illness, which ain't nothing but drugs that fucked him up, as a crutch to make an announcement like that. I said, something ain't right. Where the fuck is Frank? Where's Pamper Bob? You know? Where's Deontay Wilder? Why didn't have all them together to make the announcement? Because this shit is funny. That's what I said. I said, if it's true, fine, good, glad. But if it ain't true, then, what the fuck? So ESPN came out, and I did a video on it. And Pamper Bob said, no, that is not true. We did not confirm a date. But Charles Miller, right, you know, something was pretty much hanging over that date. And that date, they discussed. Tyson Fury was, doing what he do, talking shit. Hey, I'll fight you anytime. We could do it next year. Oh, we could do it this and that. How about February? So they threw out that date, but they never confirmed that date. Like Pamper Bob said, that they had 4 dates, not 3, 4 dates. They haven't decided on the one yet. And you know what? We might not see that fight. I still don't trust that motherfucker. I don't trust him as far as I can throw his ass. So, like I said, I'm not proud. Damn right. You don't, when you love boxing like I do. What's up, sports 101? I'm sorry I missed you, brother. Afternoon to you. Yes, sir. And boxing conversation with Reggie on. Salute. My people, my people, my people. Yes, sir. I hope I got these settings right with my mic. So far so good and everything. I think I had my settings set up too high, but what's Blazing Sports been supporting me and helping me. Last night we worked on it, and it's not the mic and everything. So, but anyway, but so like I said, I'm not happy about it. Because I love boxing. I know you all love boxing, and this is one of the fights we want to see next to Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford and Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. And like I said, Gary Russell Jr. shouldn't have to move no damn where. You shouldn't have to move up to get a fight. Thanks, big time. See, sometimes these mics, I get emotional, and when you raise your voice so loud, this this button right here, it goes red. And when it goes red, that means that you distorted it a little bit. That's why when y'all say you sound kind of, distorted or funny or whatever, that's because I blew it, you know. So so hopefully we got it set right, but it still need a little tweaking in here and there, um but it's good enough to do this live stream. Because like I say, I just got back when I made that comment in Fanon channel. Just got back from Bloomington, 2 hour drive, seeing my niece in the hospital. But I'm back. I ain't gonna miss no live stream for you all, so that's why I usually put up 2 videos. I put on one today, but I put up another one before I go to bed tonight. So nephew, Charmy Chuck. Okay, I saw you, Pookie Fury. Yeah, that's what he is. Well, I know what he's doing. All right. Okay, it's two things Fury's doing. All right. First of all, he's trying to draw in the American people. He's trying to draw in. Okay, me and Deontay Wilder. That's a big fight. What's up, E. Wilson? I didn't see you. I didn't see you. Yes, sir. And now he's talking shit, right? So he's trying to sell a fight that won't probably come to fruition. Then on top of that, he talking shit to Andy Ruiz because he's a Mexican American. He's talking shit so he can talk up a fight, so he can get those belts. And he's talking shit to Dylan White. Because in case he go back over to the UK to fight, he'll be a hero. You see? He'll be a one to beat the lineal champion, which is bullshit. That's all it is. Bullshit. So, why lie? That's the only thing about it I'm trying to figure out. Why lie about a date that you know Deontay Wilder and his team gonna come out and say, look, that's not true. But Pamper Bob beat them to the punch. Pamper Bob said, no, ain't nothing been confirmed. I'm like, well, damn. Bob don't like these motherfuckers. Because that's the first time Bob told the truth in a long ass time. And I'm talking about a long time. This motherfucker 90-something years old. About to kick the bucket like a motherfucker. And he gonna sit there and say, no, that's a damn lie. We ain't confirmed shit. Then Dan Raphael, he's trying to talk around it with his fat ass. He's trying to talk around the article. Like, he said it. It's true. But then again, they changed their mind. No, ain't nobody fucking changed their mind. Shit. What's a ticket? No, they ain't Ticket TV. No, they ain't Ticket TV. Yeah, that's an untroll. I know Ticket TV. That's not Ticket TV. So somebody could get that troll out of here. That's not the real Ticket TV. So that's somebody impersonating Ticket TV. So what's blazing in sports? What's going on, dude? All right. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. I just was talking about how you helping me out with my mic and everything. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So hope it sounds good. And I did the way you said do, so we'll see how it go. All right. All right. Blue Shadow, Pacquiao, KQ, Thurman. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. I'm about to get to Pacquiao. Thurman in a minute. Yes, sir. Chance Mo, what's good, Kqkc? Yes, sir. What's good? Boxing conversation with Reggie on. Yes, sir. Shadow 979. What's blazing? Sound good. Okay, good. All right, good. All right. Because I turned the volume down, everything. So, but Randy Land, what's good, brother? How you feel? I'm sorry I missed you the other day. All right. Now, Keith Thurman, which you saw the headline I wrote on here. He think that he's really like a Floyd Mayweather, He really think he's like a Floyd Mayweather, that he's unbeatable, and he's not. He's not. He's not that great. He's not that good. Yes, he's a good boxer. I'm not going to take that away from no boxer. but he's not that guy. He think he is. He said this, and I quote, and you know my phrase, I motherfucking quote. He said this, that, hey, you know I'm a good fighter. When Josecito Lopez was winning the fight, and I came from behind and really put it on him. What? Wait a minute. Say that again? I had to do, you know how you motherfuckers do it. What? You had to put it on him? No, you didn't. You had to survive, motherfucker. Come on now. That don't make you a great fighter. That means you weather the storm, yes. But you weather the storm from a sea-level fighter. You should never been in that situation in the first place. You shouldn't even went that far in the first place. You should have had a knockout. That shows you where your mind and skills are located. Shit, he couldn't find them that night, and I sure can't find it. You know, shit. Yeah, he won the fight, but think about it. A C-level fighter won rounds on your dumb ass, and you supposed to be the super WBA champion. That's right, Gil. He should have knocked him out. He should have had a chance to pop him inside his head maybe a few times. You see? You see, some people just have that big head that you can't tell them shit. Like everybody wants to run to him. You know what? I wrote this down. Keith Thurman, he missed out on a lot of great fights. He missed out on a lot of money. He missed out on some great publicity. He missed out on a lot. Lying. Ain't no records of his ass having an accident or stepping on a nail, whatever, always injured. He fell in love. And he fell out of love with boxing. So don't give me that. You missed out on a lot. And like 78 Sports said, hell, you missed out on your prime. Your prime in boxing is important. That's when you're at your best. Now, all we got is saltine motherfucking crackers. Junior Truth in the house. Salute. What's the damn deal, Junior? Yes, sir. Gil Cole said Thurman first 48. Oh, 7-12. Yeah. Blue Shadow. If the fight goes to the distance, Vader's going to give it to one time. Thurman. Well, we don't know. Because Thurman ain't no star. He's not that guy. I'm telling you right now. He been missing more than he been boxing lately. He's been out. You never seen Floyd disappear. Now, he claims that he's in the same status as Floyd Mayweather. Ain't nobody calling you out. Only one calling you out is Earl Spence, so he can get your belt. He want to unify the division. That's the only one calling your dumb ass out. You can't even throw a straight punch. Yes, he's a good fighter. Yes, I will give him that. But I will tell you this. Salute KC and the congregation. What it do. You know how it go. And so, therefore, he will deal with Sean Porter when they fought. Sean Porter could have easily won that fight. That fight was pretty much given to Thurman because he buckled Sean Porter. You see how close the scores were. If he didn't buckle Sean Porter, Keith Thurman would have lost that fight. I guarantee you that. So Therefore, stop acting like you that guy. Stop acting like the whole welterweight is looking for you. Come on. You right, Ivy. TKO, yes. TKO. Like Emmanuel Stewart said, the great Emmanuel Stewart from Michigan, Detroit, Crump, Jim. He said knockouts sell. And look at Deontay Wilder now. Knockout sales. And you couldn't even knock out a C-level fighter and you talking shit? Yeah, we understand Manny Pacquiao. He's laid back. He's a senator. He's a religious man. He ain't gonna talk too much shit to sell the fight. Because hell, this might be his last fight. So guess what? That's why I say he don't have nothing to lose. He don't have anything to lose. He got something to prove. He gonna prove that just because he be 40 in December, that don't mean shit. I might be 52, but do I feel like 52? No. No, I don't. Just because your age is there don't mean your body is. And guess what? Keith Thurman gonna find out. See, Keith Thurman is expecting an older man who lost a few steps, who lost his power. But Manny been working out like a son of a bitch. That's right. Salute the perfection. Yes, sir. So, as just food for thought. Linares, he gonna be fighting Ricky Burns. All right. So he's training over there in Japan. Linares, he grew up in Japan. That's right. He know how to speak Japanese. And he will be moving to the UK. Just food for thought. Anyway, let me go on, move on, like I always motherfucking do. Shit. Keith Thurman, shut the fuck up. Do what you got to do. And let's see this fight. Yeah. May the best man win. But I'm gonna tell you this. I really think Manny Pacquiao is going to give him a damn good run for his money. Keith Thurman, you're not going to knock out Manny. Why? Because Manny is not going to be there. He's not going to be there for the return because he's a counterpuncher. That's why everybody was saying Floyd and Manny fight was boring. See, if you're a boxing fan, you would say that fight wasn't boring because they're counterpunchers. Counterpunchers do what? They wait on you to swing or throw a punch so they can counter your ass or get you when you're open. Somebody got to lead, right? Okay, so who you think gonna lead? It won't be Manny. He'll jump in and he'll jump out. But I got a feeling that they got a game plan that Keith Thurman ain't gonna be able to overcome. And you ain't gonna be a second a half takeoff fighter. You'll have to fight every 12 rounds. You know how he did against Danny Garcia. He sit there and won the first, 4 or 5 rounds, then maybe 6. I don't know. But he took off 3, 4 rounds and won the fight. Barely won the fight because he gave those rounds away. Go ahead and do that against Manny Pacquiao and see what happens. Go ahead. I would love to see that shit. I would love it. So, let me get back to Tyson Fury. Now, we all know that he's baiting everybody, even Deontay Wilder. Andy Ruiz, he called him every fat name in the book. Even Dylan White, he called him every name in the book except nigga. So I mean, he's baiting everybody because you know what? His stock has dropped. His stock has dropped. David Scott II, what's good, my brother? Glad you fell in here, my man. Gal Cole said Kqkc. If you say Lopez whooped Thurman since it went 12 rounds, how many rounds you gave Lopez? Well, I didn't say he whooped him. Oh, well, he whooped his, he did damn good against a super WBA champion, and he's I would say a B-level fighter. So I would have out of the 12 rounds, I would have gave Lopez maybe a good 4 or 5, at least 4 rounds, solid rounds. He was a tough hombre. He capitalized on Thurman. He was reaching his plateau. He was in a zone. Everything he threw was landing. Everything he threw was landing. He was surprised and he got fired up. See, that's one thing you don't do in boxing. You don't give the opposition or the opponent, you don't give them something to cheer about. You don't give them something to feel good about. You got to discourage them. You got to let them know there's a live body in this motherfucker, and I'm gonna fight you. You see? Yes, sir. Jets Blaze, what's going on, my brother? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all hit that like button too for me, please. So, yeah, yeah. So, I mean, that's rule number one. You never let them sit there and get the edge, because the mind, your mind, and then your fist, will go just magically where you wanted to go. So yes, he did look good against Thurman. I mean, think about it. I gave Lopez 2 rounds, OG. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But I still think, he hurt Thurman at least twice in that round, in that fight. Because Thurman pulled out and then he gave him a little ring generalship. Then he got caught while he was giving him a little ring generalship. That's because he was hurt. He was trying to clear his head. Besides, kept moving because Lopez was coming forward. He was walking him down. So Thurman, all he had to do is, clinch. But he kept moving, and guess what? He was tripping over his feet, and guess what? Lopez was popping him with the right hands, and right up here, right up here. And Lopez ain't the hardest ass puncher, but he's a warrior. He has that heart. Remember that heart that Anthony Joshua don't have? I'm not trying to kick a man while he's down. Now, if he's down, but he don't have the heart for this. He don't have a heart to be a fighter. Somebody pushed him up to go further, 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 and further. I bet you any type of money, if you go back in his past, you will see that he didn't want to be a boxer. They make him be a boxer. I think he wanted to be a bodybuilder or some shit. Yeah, yes, Lopez broke Ortiz's jaw. Yes, Victor Ortiz. He broke his jaw. See, Canelo was sitting out in the audience. They had a big pay-per-view fight coming up on HBO. The most money Victor Ortiz ever made. Ever made. And all he had to do is beat Josesito Lopez. And there you go. You set for life. But he couldn't. Because Lopez caught him and broke his goddamn jaw. And you know what Canelo did? He stood up and clapped. That's what he did. Don, salute, my brother. Yes, sir. That's what he did. He stood up and gave him a standing ovation. Yeah, you're right, Junior. AJ, I don't feel sorry for him. I mean, yes, I feel sorry for any fighter that has a physicality that's wrong with them. But if you want to talk about deceiving, if you want to talk about lying, you want to talk about the other issues, then fuck him. I'm like Junior, fuck him, because he knew everything was going on. He knew about Wimbledon. He knew they had a deal. He knew about how they were trying to undercut Wilder. He knew that he didn't want to fight Wilder. So what you do? You lowball them because you know they're gonna say no. See, and he knew that when he said that, okay, give me such and such money, and he said, okay, I'll send it to you. And you never tell that to an Al Heyman fighter. Because you know what? Al Heyman would come up with that money. They played around with that man. They played around with that man for 3 motherfucking years. Now, you reap what you sow. Remember that? Remember my saying? The seeds that you plant is the fruit that you harvest. Well, look at him now. Look at him now. He ain't got no more seeds. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing to harvest. Salute, Drew. So you know. So I don't feel sorry for him. If he want to come back and fight, let him. He'll lose again. To contrary belief, and history teaches us, rematches never turn out right. The first winner always win a rematch. I'm sorry. Unless you're a lower weight class, like Juan Manuel what you call from over there from Puerto Rico, you know. I mean, hell, it is what it is, y'all. I'm sorry, you know. Yes, I feel sorry for Anthony Joshua as far as his head injury, but he knew about the other shit. Don't believe that quiet, silent type shit. All right. Because my mama always told me, when you find a motherfucker sitting there quiet, sitting there passive, they's a sneaky, dirty motherfucker. They are. Yes, sir. Andre Cruz, what it do, my brother? What it do? Seeing a video of Ruiz sparring in the gym today, looking, learning, and fast as Joshua won't let. Yes. Well, Ruiz always had fast hands. Yes, sir. MZ talks boxing. What's the do? What's the do? Yes, sir. Salute, brothers and sisters. Yes, sir. Welcome, welcome. Yes, sir. It takes power to break a man's jaw in the ring. That's right. Especially when he caught him the wrong way. That's why I say Devin Haney better be careful because he going to end up getting his jaw broke. I mean, I understand it's a habit that they should have fixed long time ago doing this. You better bite down on that mouthpiece and blow through your nose. Because I'm telling you, it ain't no fun having a jaw wired for 6 months. Sucking through a straw. Shit, ask Brazil. Shit. And don't believe nothing Mikey Garcia is saying. It's clout chasing. That's all. His mind ain't right now. He's not going to fight Danny Garcia. He don't have no business at 147 anyway. He's too little. Look at everybody at 147, the top 10. Everybody's bigger than Mikey. I don't give a shit what kind of skills you got. Stay your ass at 140 at least. You could have did big things at 140. Now your mind is screwed up right now. And Earl wasn't even trying to knock you out. So, what we got is this. The governor, what's up, Joseph Brown? The governor bodies. I talked about this. The governor bodies supposed to be the big cheese of boxing. They're supposed to implement everything that goes wrong. Well, they haven't been doing their job. So it's up to you. It's up to me. It's up to whoever that's a boxing fans to step on their damn neck to make them do the things they should do. You see? Because if they don't, if we don't, who will? Now, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. Andrew Ruiz, good guy, nice guy. You know, I don't have no problem with him, but he's not gonna have those belts very long. He's not because he's not that type of fighter. Yes, he's a fighter with fast hands, but he cannot stand up to a Deontay Wilder. Hell, he can't stand up to a Dominic Brazil, really. So that's why I say get your money. Get your money while you can. If they want them belts, let them pay for them. Then you can say, hey, here, you can have the bitches. I take the money. Me and my family, we're okay. Shit. You know, in reality, it's like selling your belts. But hell, who cares? AJ said that, didn't he? As an excuse. Because Eddie Hearn told him to say it. Well, I'm not going to sell my belts because it means too much to me. It didn't mean too much when your ass was on that canvas and sitting there smiling. Like, do I really want to go on with this? Do I really want to do this anymore? Hell, y'all might not even see AJ no more. He might ride off in the sunset with all the money. And you know what? I wouldn't blame him. What's going on, Stormy? B-Man, salute to you, brother. Yes, sir. So I wouldn't blame him. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, you know. But one thing I will tell you about is Ortiz. Luis Ortiz. Okay? Now, he's a cocky little motherfucker lately, too. All right? Everybody want to talk shit. What's good, Kqkc? I had a minute to listen in on you at work. Okay, my man. All right. Okay, I feel you. AJ should leave now. Yeah, he should leave now. Because something ain't right with that man. Something ain't right with his head. Now, I can't explain it because I'm not a doctor. But I know one thing. He didn't fight the way he usually fight. He never threw a jab from his goddamn knee. Come on. Come on. He was pressured into that fight. He's pressured into this rematch right now. That's what he is. He's pressured into that rematch right now. And you're right, Al Green. He doesn't have a good jaw. Think about it. Think about if Wilder would have hit him clean. He wouldn't been on his knee. He would have been on his damn back. Just like Brazil. It sounded like a gunshot went off. I mean, come on. I mean, AJ, please, man. No, go home. Go home. Shit. Take your ass home. Because Eddie Hearn don't care about nobody. He care about how much money he can make in his pockets. That's real talk. Then, as I move on, if I may, you got Roy Jones Jr. He's talking shit. You know, I get it, Roy. When you was at 160, you didn't want a promoter. Good, fine. Good, fine. But these fighters need a promoter, especially the ones that's 8-0, 10-0, 11-0. They need fights. They need promoting. They need recognizing. Sure, when you get 20-something wins under your belt, then you can talk about doing your own thing. I get that. But don't sit here and say, well, I don't know if Earl Spence a good fighter. because he hasn't weathered the storm yet. That doesn't mean that you're not a good fighter. And to contrary belief, he did weather the storm when he fought Kell Brook. Now, I don't know about your definition. I don't know about the chat definition, but to my definition, Earl Spence lost the first 2-3 rounds. One, he was nervous as hell. It was more people there than 3 of his fights over in the U.S. Of course he was nervous. Number 2, Kell Brook was bigger than he was. Everybody said, oh, he bore down and this and that. And he was still bigger. But you know what? Earl Spence was more determined. See, that comes with facing adversity. That's what shows you what a fighter is made of. How bad do you want it? How much do you want it? What are you going to do to get it? That's the question. And you know what? He had an answer. He didn't take no. He didn't take no for the answer. He kept coming. We remember that fight. That fight's still in my head. We remember that fight. Kell Brook was hitting him with uppercuts, straight rights. Earl had high guard. Got hit, backed up a little bit, kept coming. Got hit, backed up a little bit, kept coming. Kept coming. Kept coming. You tell me. You tell me. Then he got hit with an uppercut. Then he really put on the pressure because, see, that's how much he wanted it. See, how many fighters gonna go and leave it all in the ring that's not Hispanic? How many? How many gonna give it all? Sean Porter will. Sean Porter will. That's why that makes this fight. Yeah, Roy Jones said this too. I can tell when the Earl Spence and Sean Porter fight is over. If Earl wins, then I know he's a good fighter. What kind of shit is that? Now, this is on Fight Hype. Shadow 79, you right, Kqkc. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am. Shadow 979 said Earl Spence, stay hungry. That's what keeps him focused. Yes. Now, some people, they think about their family. Deontay Wilder thought about his daughter. Hell, Floyd thought about his kids. He didn't give a shit about his baby mama, but he thought about his daddy, his uncle, his kids. Deontay Wilder, his daughter had spina bifida. Luis Ortiz's daughter had a skin disease. You know, some people have motivation to do what they can do, to do the best they can do. Danny Garcia, he had motivation, he said, for his family, for his sisters, because they want to be singers or some shit. So therefore, that's motivation. You know, see, that's motivation. And Earl, he wanted to unify the whole 147 division. So whoever standing in his way, he wants to win. He wants to go through him. But I'm going to tell you this. Sean Porter ain't going to be that easy. No. I got 2 fights in my head right now that we think going to be easy. It's not going to be that easy. Sean Porter is one of the hardest working fighters, not welterweight fighters, that we have today. He will work. You talking about sweat? Blood and tears? Oh, baby. He been doing that his whole career. That's one thing about Sean Porter. He got an awkward fighting style, but you ain't gonna outwork him. Now, but he ain't fought Earl Spence yet. Earl Spence always have an answer. He always have an answer. He ain't gonna let Sean Porter outwork him. Big time say y'all messing with Gil Cole. Y'all ain't right. I got you, bro. It's safe over here. Play that flute. Oh, okay. Gil Cole, you a Keith Thurman fan? Gil Cole, the only one Thurman gets respect. No. Don't get me wrong. Keith Thurman's a good fighter. It's just that the absentee, the hiatus, had made him a target. I mean, I don't know if he did it on purpose or what, but it made him a target. He still holds, you got to understand this, people. He still is considered the champion of the WBA. Welterweight champion. Him and Earl and Terrence, I mean, these are champions. Now, no matter how you slice and dice it, Keith Thurman is still a champion. Now, Pacquiao is a champion, but he's not a super champ. See, the WBA has a regular and a super. Pacquiao is a regular, which really don't mean shit. You want that super. That's what you want. See, the WBC, they don't have nothing like that. They just, hey, you got that belt, you are a winner. You are a champion. So, that's how they got it. Oh, okay. Okay. Kingdom of Boxing. Okay. I forgot. You know what? Who is? Oh, yeah. I know who that is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So, so that's what it is. So don't count Keith Thurman out yet, because he wants this fight, and I guarantee you he's working hard. He's not gonna get embarrassed. That's why I said it's gonna be a good fight, because both men have something to prove. Now, I already told you what Manny Pacquiao has to prove. Keith Thurman has this to prove. Yes, I've been gone. Yes, Josesito Lopez got to me. Yes. And that's why I really believe Manny Pacquiao picked me. But I'm going to show him that he made the wrong decision. I'm going to show him that I am worthy of wearing this super belt. I will show him that I have what it takes to be the top dog in the welterweight division. I will show him that I am the man to beat. I am that guy. I am that guy that won all these champions. Do you know how long Keith Thurman been a champion? Think about it. See, it's always two sides to a goddamn coin. Now, I get you. Let's hope no more duck titles are created. Oh yeah, you're right. I don't want to hear no more about no goddamn franchise fighter. All it is an honorary goddamn degree, like I said. That's all it is. So now this is another fight that I think is risky. I said this before. I really believe that the Luis Ortiz and Deontay Wilder, that's a risky fight. Because, see, this is the reason why. I'm not saying Deontay Wilder is not going to win. I'm not saying that he's not a good fighter. I'm not saying that he can't weather the storm because we know he can. But what I'm saying is that Luis Ortiz don't have shit to lose, but a lot to gain. When you got a man that's desperate, when you have a man that don't have shit, when you have a dusty old man with a dusty hat, with a dusty coat that blew a $5 to $7 million deal, oh baby, don't you think he gonna make the best of his last, maybe last opportunity? Huh? I told you, Kqkc gonna keep this shit real. It don't get no realer than this. Now, he already rocked Deontay Wilder once. And Deontay Wilder weathered that storm. But what if, just what if he come in maybe 10 pounds lighter, which would make him faster? What if he come in stronger and faster? Will we see repeat of fight one? Or will we see Deontay Wilder give it his all? Because I guarantee you, the same way Luis Ortiz is doing what he's doing, Deontay Wilder is doing the same. I bet you any type of motherfucking money. Because see, Deontay Wilder, he knew what he'd been through in the first one, in the first fight, part one. He knew how he got hit. He knew how he didn't know how to hold. He know how to hold now. But he knew that he wasn't a polished fighter like he is today. I told you yesterday. I told you that Deontay Wilder is not the old Deontay Wilder we used to know. We're not talking about that guy that jumped out that truck and jumped into that ring. We're not talking about him today. We talking about a different Deontay Wilder. We talking about another Deontay Wilder. We talking about another one that don't have just that right hand. He got a left hand. Then he got that telephone pole jab. Then he know how to work behind his jab now. He know how to use angles now. He know how to step around his enemies now. See, all that comes with experience. See, you can learn on the job and on any job. Do you feel me? Do you understand me? Do you fucking get what Kqkc is trying to tell you? I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. See, I'm gonna tell it like it is. See, and don't give a fuck. It is what it is. And I guarantee you this. Earl Spence, don't count him out. I'm gonna tell you this. Sean Porter, don't count him out. We got some good fighters out here. We got some good fights that's coming up. Now, let me move on. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you long, but we got to talk about Gervonta Davis from B. Moore. All right? B. Moore, Maryland. All right? His homecoming is coming up on the 27th. All right? Now, he's fighting. What's his name? Ricardo Nuez. He's fighting him. And I'm going to tell you this. This going to be his last cherry pick. Or let me put it this way. His last unskilled type fighter. I got to see him weather the storm. I need for him. I need for Floyd to move that young man up, to let that young man fight somebody. Let that young man put that O on the line. Let that man get rocked. Let that young man get hurt, and let's see him come back and be that champion that I know he can be. He did it in the streets of Baltimore. He can do it in the ring of Vegas. Or he can do it in the ring of New York, Brooklyn. But we got to see what we got here. We got to see. But we ain't gonna never see if he keeps fighting unskilled fighters. Fighters that's not as skilled as he is. The same way I told Demetrius Andre, get your ass off that turnbuckle. You ain't did shit. Charles, man, what you say? Kqcc, how many of these fights are you calling this weekend? Well, um, Jamal James, he's fighting this weekend. He's fighting on Fox Sports One, and I don't know. I'm gonna see. I can't call no ones at the time, but I'm gonna call all of them if they're at different times. Put it that way. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call all of them, all of them. All right. If they're at different times, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch. You know, I like doing that shit. You know, and I like chilling. And cooling out and calling the fights like I do. Yeah. So yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Yeah. The boys fight too. See, but I gotta figure out the time. The times on these fights. You know, because one fight still might be on, then you got another fight that started already, while the other fight is in the eighth round. So I would have to finish, calling that fight and flip while that fight is in play. Hell, I do that. I don't give a shit. You know, then get through with that, go to the next one. Shit. Yeah. So, so I'm gonna call many as I can. You know. Oh hell yeah. Many as I can. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, King Lord. That's a 50-50. Yeah, I think that's a 50-50 fight. Yeah. But, it's a lot of good fights, and it's just that this Javante Davis fight, you know, I don't want to see no more of this shit. All right. We seen enough of it. All right. We seen enough of it. He had enough sparring sessions. Put it that way. He had enough high price sparring sessions. You see, Floyd, you're a gambler. You've been gambling all your life. I know that. It's time for you to gamble on your charge. It's time for you to act like a promoter. It's time for you to put him in there with Lomachenko or somebody like that. Hell, put him in there with old Tango Eyes. I don't give a shit. But he got to make that step. He got to make that step. He got to climb that ladder. If he don't, he won't make it. They eat him up and spit him out, or eat him and chew him up for dinner. That's what he got to do. That's real talk. So then you got Jamal James. He's fighting Antonio DeMarco. That's a good fight there because Jamal James 25-1, but DeMarco, he's what, 31-5. 31-5. Now Jamal James got a 49% KO ratio. 49%. Hell, when you knock a motherfucker out, oh man, you winning the fight. Come on. But Ellaby would answer no questions about Lomo, Leo, or Gary. Because you know what? Because they think Tank is not ready for them. But they don't, I don't know what's wrong with them. Javante Davis can get in there with Lomachenko, Gary, or Leo Santa Cruz. He can get in there. He gonna have to. He gonna have to, or he gonna go down as a good fighter, but one of those fighters that never did make it. That's what they gonna say about him. Ryan Clark, straight facts. Salute Kqkc. Yes, sir. He gonna go down as one of those fighters that just was good, but never could make it. Always held him back. It's time for him to lead the coop. It's time for him to get the fuck away from Mayweather Promotions. Cause Floyd ain't gonna do right. Floyd's not gonna do right. Cause Floyd don't want you to shine more than him. He's like a jealous old woman. You know, no. He's like a jealous girl around 26, 27. Then she helps another girl that don't wear makeup and fat, not attractive, but she helps that girl lose weight. She helps that girl put on her makeup. She helps that girl look more like an attractive girl. She got boys falling all over her now. But she's mad at that girl because she's getting all the attention when she was used to getting all the attention. You see? That's Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather don't want that new pretty girl to do what he do best. He don't like that's one thing about Adrian Broner. He did not lie when he said Floyd will help you, but he only will help you so far because he don't want you to get all the shine. And I believe that. And the only way Javante Davis gonna get that shine is to leave Floyd Mayweather Jr. Now, if you're under Al Heyman, okay, fine. But Floyd shouldn't have anything to do with his career. It's time for him to grow the fuck up. He got a baby now. It's time for him to make some serious money. It's time for him to stay out them clubs. It's time for him to relocate. Because the famous you are, the more money you make. Motherfucker, creeps come out at night. The creeps come out at night. The creeps come out at night. The creeps come out at night. You know? So, you need to get the fuck up out of Beatmore. Because you're going to get set up. Then you're going to get robbed. You might just get shot or killed. So, but I get it. That's your hometown. Your mama there, your daddy there. But hey, you grown. This is your career. You can make enough money so you get all of them the hell up out of there. Shoes. So with that, I don't mean to hold you all that long, but I know for now I went over a little bit. Mayweather wears them boots to get all the attention. Yeah, them goddamn riding boots. I dated a girl that used to ride on wear them black riding boots where Floyd's is red. You know, red. Yeah, the bitch. Shit, man. Come on, man. This is real talk, man. For real. I'm not King Louis. You both better come in respecting this dude's skills. Otherwise, he will get beat. Oh, yeah. I'm not King Louis. Do better. Okay. Okay. Okay, Joseph. All right. Do your thing. I'll stay out of that. All right. Yes, sir. Who you got in the Daniel Du Bois fight? Well, like I said, I think it's going to be 50-50, but I'm looking more towards Du Bois, you know. And I really I need to find out all the times tomorrow so I can set them up right, set them up straight and see how I'm going to do this. Because we do have a fight coming on, I think, early at 6 p.m. Central Time. So I think the fight is going to start at 7. So I'll let you all know tomorrow the lineup, the channels, and everything. So I do it that way. But we know about next week, the 20th. So now don't get it twisted. All right. Don't get this shit twisted. We getting the fights. We getting the fights. Oh yes. Boxing is back. Oh yes. Boxing is back at best than ever. But on the other side of the coin, we have to do something. Do something about the governing bodies. You can't make up shit as you go. That don't work. I'm not saying how one individual, like a third world country, what I say goes or you go. No, 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 no. We have to be in unison together. Canelo, ain't no way he should drop dirty and be the franchise fighter. There's no damn way. If that's the case, go ahead. Make Big Baby Miller the franchise fighter. He tried to kill himself and his opponent. How about that? I seen both guys fight a couple times. Gorman is slow, like Joe Joyce. Seems lacking power. I think Du Bois is going to fuck him up. Yeah, yeah, I think so too. Jing Du. Yo, Tank is strong and talented, but he ain't a real one. Well, we don't know that. Jing Du. Tank is strong. He is talented, but we don't know is he the one. You know, Tank, Will, and like Broner. Well, see, Tank hasn't been tested yet. You see, I mean, I'm not gonna call that with Pedraza because he fought the wrong fight. You see what he did to Lomachenko. He lost, but he looked good in losing. You see what I'm saying? So, therefore, you know, like Roy Jones Jr. said about Earl, I'm saying the same thing about Tank. We need to see him face some adversity because every fight he has been easy. You see, every fight he been in has been easy. So now we want to see what can he do, just like Earl Spence. We want to see how he handled Sean Porter. We want to see how he handled Sean Porter when he pushed him against the ropes and go to work out. What he gonna do then? What he gonna do when Earl tried to when Keith Sean Porter trying to open his guard up with his head? See, all those factors come into play that you never seen before. So how can you handle that? Or will you handle that? See, that's what Roy Jones is trying to say. He's not saying that Earl Spence, like he said, I heard nothing but good things about him. But I never seen him in a scrap. See, that's the whole point. So, therefore, the same with Gervonta Davis. He always get his man out of there before the fight is over with. Or he might put so much damage on his fighter that survived the fight and win. But we want to see him maybe get a knockdown or some shit. You know? Tippers here, what it do? Oh, gee, did you see Floyd's ankles get broke when he got crossed? Oh, yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I heard about that. Yes, sir. Jane do one of those biggest draws in sports boxing, bro. Yeah, Junior Broner like a clown without class. Yeah. Well, see, Agent Broner, like I say, yes, Agent Broner, he's an asshole sometimes. Yes, he threw money up in Walmart like an ass. Yes, he fell on somebody's ass like an ass. Yes, he drinking and driving, knock a motherfucker out on the strip. Well, but why you think Al Hammond still have him around? Why you think he always get the big fights? Why do you think he's there? I'll tell you why. Because he put asses in the seats. That's why. He's an entertainer. They like that entertaining shit. They like them rapping. Rappers come in with them. They like that. That's what sells. You see? That's right, Sheldon. AB sells. That's what's important. That's all they care about. You know? Yes, he might not let his hands go when he should, but he got that motherfucking packed. They can't wait to see him come out. They want to see how he's dressed. They want to see who walking out with him. They want to see something. That's right, Syndicate J. Controversy sells. Shit. Everybody with a camera and a microphone kept asking Adrian Broner, what about Big Bro? Are you and Big Bro talking again? Are you and Big Bro? I mean, come on. Controversy sells. No. Those are not two different conversations, my brother. No. Those two different examples. It's a difference. Yes, he might be this, he might be that, but he can do this and he can do that. You see? But I tell you this. No, yeah, you're right. I was talking about Tank. I just switched over and talked about AB because I just saw the chat where somebody was saying that, about him. But, Al Hammond, look, we all know Al Hammond. He's not no dumb person. We know he's a Harvard lawyer, graduate. We know he's been in management for years. We know he's very rich. He's not going to have Adrian Broner around when Adrian Broner get him a headache or just always, no, he's not going to do that unless Adrian Broner is bringing back something and giving back something. Adrian Broner making him money. So you can stay long as you want, AB. Shit, please. Y'all better start thinking about this shit. Shoes. Man, I'm telling you. Yes, boxing is important. Boxing is a sweet science. It's nothing like figuring out what the other man about to do to your ass. But then again, like I told you, it's another side of the coin. It's the business side. It's the money side. You know? Al Hammond scratched his back. He scratched his. If you know what I mean. Huh? Am I right? That's right. Oh, Thomas Morning, what's going on, dude? All right, I see you in here. Yeah, he stayed loyal to the brand. Yes, he did, and helped build that hole. Yes, sir. That's why Uncle Al shows him favor. Yes. And that's why he showed Leo Santa Cruz favor too. The Al can make that fight happen. Leo Santa Cruz named his baby after Al Heyman. Shoes, please. Oh yeah, Stormy B. I know. Roy took some knockouts. You know, Roy can talk that shit all he want to. But this is a new day in boxing. This is a new day. Yes, everybody got a promoter. Yes, everybody promoting their own self now. Once they are established, once they made a name, a young contender or prospect, they need a promoter. So, with that, any great thoughts, any comments before I close? You know, I know I went on my time. I know, see how the fact go. And for now, I'm late. I'm late. so, so if there are any questions, great thoughts, Stormy B said AB may be a knucklehead, but he has strapped it up and faced quality opposition more than a number of these jackals running around here protected by their skirt wearing fans. Bingo, Stormy B. That's right. That's one thing Adrian Broner would do. He will fight you. He will fight you. Half of these boxers could learn how to promote themselves like AB and better their paydays. Yes, of course. Very true. Very true. Underground and Sam, another great live salute, Kqkc. Oh yes, I try to keep y'all. I try to keep y'all in the loop, man. Yes, sir. Most definitely. Yes, sir. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Yes, sir. Boxing man, salute to you, my brother. All right. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button. And I appreciate everybody. All right. So, once again, another great live stream with all my brothers and sisters in the chat, new and old. I appreciate you. All right. So, if you haven't subscribed to Kqkc Boxing, feel free to subscribe right now and hit the icon bell. You will get notified each and every time I do a video. And I do a show Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So, with that, shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to all my subscribers. Yes, sir. And with that, peace and love. I'm on to the next one, baby. I'll catch y'all on later.